Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Listen and Learn English. I'm Bruno.
And I'm Carol. We are so energized to be here with you today.
Today, we are going to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart, motivation and personal development.
This is a perfect topic for everyone listening, especially if you're working hard on your English and sometimes feel like you want to give up.
We've all been there, Carol. Even I have days where I don't want to do anything.
Exactly. If you want to improve your listening and pick up some natural expressions about success and mindset, you're in the right place.
Let's get started.
Carol, when things get difficult, what keeps you going? How do you find your motivation?
I think it all starts with your why. Why are you doing this? If your reason is strong, like I want a better job or I want to travel the world, the motivation comes naturally.
I love that. For many of our listeners, the why is freedom. The freedom to speak to anyone, anywhere.
Exactly. But sometimes people focus too much on the what, like I want to learn grammar, and they forget the why.
Grammar is definitely not a strong why for me. It's just a tool.
Right. You use the tool to reach the goal. When you feel unmotivated, you should visualize your goal.
Visualization really works. I try to imagine myself being successful before I start a big project.
But Carol, motivation is a feeling, right? It comes and it goes.
Yes, motivation is like a spark, but habit is like a fire that keeps burning. If you depend only on motivation, you will fail on days when you feel tired.
That's a great point. Atomic Habits is a very famous book about this. It says we should make our habits so small that it's impossible to say no.
Like, instead of saying, I will study English for 2 hours, you say, I will listen to 5 minutes of this podcast.
That's exactly what our listeners are doing right now. Just 5 minutes can lead to 50.
Sorry, a bit of a dry throat. But yes, consistency is the key to success.
Consistency means doing it every day, even when you don't feel like it. That's the secret.
Many of our listeners are at the B1 or B2 level. They feel stuck. We call this the plateau.
Oh, the plateau is famous in language learning. It's when you feel like you aren't making progress anymore.
It's frustrating because you can already speak, but you don't feel fluent yet.
The solution is to change your routine. If you only read books, start watching movies. If you only listen, start writing.
Or just keep listening to us. Hopefully we aren't too boring.
I think we're okay. But seriously, to get off the plateau, you need to challenge yourself. You have to step out of your comfort zone.
That's a powerful expression. Stepping out of your comfort zone is where the growth happens.
We talk a lot about working hard, but what about rest?
That's so important. Burnout is real. If you push too hard, your brain will simply stop cooperating.
I've had burnout before. You feel like a zombie. You're physically there, but your mind is gone.
In personal development, we say that rest is part of the work. You need to recharge your batteries.
So it's okay to take a day off?
Yes, Bruno. It's better to take one day off and come back stronger than to try to study every day while feeling miserable.
I think I'll go take a nap after this recording session.
Another thing that changes everything is self-talk. How do you talk to yourself, Bruno?
Usually I'm my own worst critic. I tell myself this isn't good enough or you're making mistakes.
We need to change that. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, I can't do this yet.
Yet? That's such a small word, but it has a huge impact. It implies that growth is coming.
Exactly. That's a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset.
Before we finish the conversation, what are some quick tips to stay inspired every day?
I like to start my day by listening to something positive, a podcast, some music, or even an audiobook.
And I like to look at my to-do list and cross off the first item. It gives me a dopamine hit.
Also, surrounding yourself with positive people. If your friends are also learning and growing, you will feel more motivated.
That's why being part of this Listen and Learn community is so great.
Well, that's all for today's very long and hopefully inspiring episode.
We hope you enjoyed this conversation. Did you find it motivating?
Remember, progress is a journey, not a destination. Take it one day at a time.
If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Listen and Learn English.
We post new episodes every single day to keep you on track.
Now, go out there and be amazing. Or just go have a tea. That works too.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everyone.